All right, so let's run through another example here. Again, we're going to try to build an interpretation which is going to be a model of this set of sentences, meaning it's going to make all of these sentences of predicate logic true. So let's get right into this. What's this first one? It says something's F or something is G. So right away we know that we need to have two circles for two predicates in our little graphic model here that we're using to, like our sketch that we're using to help us build this interpretation. So something's F or something's G. Let's go ahead and put this thing, Albert, in the extension of F. So Albert's F. And so something is F or something's G, Albert's F. Now, these next two say that there's something that's not F and there's something that's not G. So we could put two things down here, one that's not F and one that's, or we could put something in G to have something that's not F. But, you know, we want to try to keep this as small as possible. So kind of a better method is to take one thing and put it down here, and we'll call that Beth. That is not F and not G. Okay? So all three of these are true now. This sentence says, let's just use R for respects. It says Albert respects, there is a Y that Albert respects. So there is someone or something that Albert respects. So we'll draw an arrow here. We could have Albert respect himself, or we could have Albert respect Beth. We'll say Albert respects Beth. And we'll give that an, we need to put an R on that because we also have this two-place relation S. Okay, so this says there is someone who Albert does not respect. Okay, there is someone who Albert does not, sorry, it can't be respect. You know, that's what we were using for R. There is someone that Albert does not see, I guess. You know, that could be S. There is someone that Albert does not see. Okay? So, that's easy. You know, we don't have any arrows coming out of Albert right now, and we'll just leave it like that. So this says, for all Y, either Albert R's or S's them. So either Albert respects them or Albert sees them. Well, Albert respects Beth, and Albert needs to either R or S himself as well. So let's just do this. There we go. That makes that true. For all Y, Albert has either R's, you know, respects or sees. So that's true about Beth, and it's true about Albert as well. So let's go ahead and write like an actual interpretation of this now. That this is just an aid to our thinking. This is just to help us out. You wouldn't like turn this in as part of your answer on a test or homework or anything. So what's in our universe of discourse or our domain? What are the objects that we're talking about? Albert and Beth. So, again, what we need to tell us what these constants say, or what these constants name, what they're names for. A is picking out or naming Albert. And Now we just need to describe the extensions of these predicates, okay? And we have 4 this time. We have 2 one-place ones, F and G, and 2 two-place, R and S. So what's the extension of F? It's Albert, so it needs one tuple with one thing in it, Albert. And there we go, that's the extension of F. Now, what about G? G's empty. So, we go ahead and do that. For those of you who've done some math before, you recognize this. This is the symbol for the empty set. It means there's nothing in the extension of G. It's empty. Okay, now how about R? Well, R's got two order tuples in it, and remember these need 2 things in them because it's a binary relation. So Albert and Albert. And Albert and Beth. Sorry, I'm running out of room here. There needs to be a curly bracket over there. Okay, so notice that these tuples, we call them ordered tuples. Order matters here, right? Albert respects Beth. That's not the same as Beth respects Albert. All right. And now we need S, and again, there's nothing in S. There's nothing in the extension of F. S. There we go. It's the null set. All right, so there we have a model that makes all of these sentences true. So it's an interpretation that makes all of these sentences true.